Thousands of workers have suffered ill health caused by exposure to harmful substances. In extreme cases, workers have become unconscious or were killed at work. Do you know why? They failed to select or use the right respiratory protective equipment, or RPE, or failed to wear the RPE correctly. My name is Kev. My boss didn't want my mates and me to be victims. She explained what is being done to reduce our exposure to harmful substances and when we should wear RPE. Let me tell you what I know about RPE, the last line of protection. There are two types of RPE: filtering devices and breathing apparatus. Filtering devices must use the correct filters to take out dusts, fumes, gases, vapors, sprays and mists. Filtering devices do not generate oxygen, and therefore they must never be used in oxygen-deficient atmospheres, and that includes tanks, pits, pipes, silos and sewers, among others. Several people have died because of this mistake. Breathing apparatus, or BA, use clean, fresh air from a source such as an air cylinder or an air compressor. BA can be worn in an oxygen-deficient atmosphere. They are much more complicated, and some require specialized training and strict use procedures. Now, there are three things to consider when choosing the right RPE. It must be right for the harmful substance, it must be right for the job or work area, and it must be right for you. If any one of these is not right, you can breathe in too much of the harmful substance or put your life at risk in oxygen-deficient atmospheres. Surely, you don't want to suffer from these mistakes. My employer used this form to help identify the correct RPE to match the harmful substances, my job, my mates and me. She consulted us throughout the process so that we knew and contributed to what was being planned. There are a few other things that you need to bear in mind. 1. To be right for you, RPE must fit correctly and it must be comfortable. 2. Make sure that you can wear the RPE correctly with other safety equipment, such as a helmet or eye protection, as well as things like jewellery. 3. Beard, stubble and thick sideburns in the face seal area will interfere with the correct fitting of tight-fitting masks. If you have any one of these, make sure you are clean-shaven or use alternative types like these. 4. If you do not get the face seal right, your protection will be lost. That is why my boss got our face mask fit tested properly by an expert. Your employer should do this too. And 5. Our boss makes sure that our RPE is maintained at least once a month in accordance with the manufacturer's instructions and that the records are filed. My boss trained us to make sure that we know how to wear and use the RPE correctly. Make sure that you are trained. Here are some additional things I have to do to protect myself. I check my RPE for defects before use. If there are any problems, I do not start work but inform my supervisor. I keep my RPE clean between jobs. I change my respirator filters as recommended by my boss and make a record. I clean my RPE after use, then I store it in a safe location. I never carry out DIY modifications to my RPE. I sincerely hope that you will take on board what I have said and that you will look after your health and well-being. My main message to you is that the RPE you wear must be right for the harmful substance, right for the job you do, and right for you. Make sure you know how to use it correctly.